Netanyahu has embraced this strategy that Hamas should be propped up in Gaza. And in 2019, there's a quote where Netanyahu is addressing his comrades in the Likud party, and he said the following, quote, "Anyone who wants to thwart the establishment of a Palestinian state has to support bolstering Hamas and transferring money to Hamas." What Netanyahu wants to do is make sure that no political forces rise in Gaza or elsewhere in Palestine that can garner more support from the world in pursuit of being recognized as human beings, being recognized as a fully independent nation. And so, of course, he wants to keep the money flowing to Hamas. It's very good for his business, for his agenda. It's also very good for both the United States and the Israeli war agenda and war industries. You also have the reality that for 75 years, Israel has operated a murderous campaign against the Palestinian people aimed at making sure they will never get an independent homeland. And when you do things, as occurred in 2018 and 2019, like repeatedly gunning down nonviolent protesters who participated in the weekly Friday marches on the Great March of Return, when you see how Palestinians are treated when they do what the world or what others say they should do, oh, protest nonviolently, don't take up arms, they're gunned down by Netanyahu's forces. So why is there a group like Hamas? Why was there a group like the African National Congress? Why was there a group like the Irish Republican Army? Why would people support vicious entities like Hamas? Well, because they've been stripped of every possible other means of resistance by their occupiers, by settler colonialist powers. So when we want to talk about why is there a Hamas, part of it is people like Netanyahu and Netanyahu personally supporting the rise of Hamas and sustaining Hamas. And the other part of it is 75 years of history of constantly massacring Palestinians and showing them that nonviolent protest also will not be tolerated.